Yo, what's going on, guys? It is me, Quinkin, and welcome back to a brand new video on my channel. Today we will be taking a look at the best young strikers that you should buy in FIFA 21 for your FIFA 21 career mode. So this is just my suggestions. If you guys have any other players you want to suggest, make sure to make your suggestion known in the comment section down below, and I might add them to the next video for these young strikers. Today we're just going to take a look at 7 strikers that I think you should buy, and then the next video we're going to take a look at some wingers, and then from then on we're just going to move on from position to position. But make sure to leave a like. If you're new, make sure to subscribe, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get right into this video. So we're going to start off with Erling Haaland from Dortmund, and he is the cover boy for this thumbnail in today's video. And I do believe that Erling Haaland will have a potential of 92 in the next FIFA 21 career mode, and I think he will be around the price range of 40 to 50 million dollars, just because he's young, he has high potential, and honestly he has proven himself in Dortmund since coming from Red Bull Salzburg. Let me just read you guys some statistics from the 2019-2020 Bundesliga season since he came from Red Bull Salzburg. So he had 15 appearances, starting 11 of those matches, and in those 15 appearances he's been able to score 13 goals. That is crazy. That just means that this kid, basically in every game he's in, he's going to provide you a goal. And coming into a new league, I thought it was going to be a hard transition coming into a much more competitive league. But honestly, Haaland is a beast, and he also had provided 2 assists in those 15 matches as well. So Haaland, this is a guy that you're going to want to get into your team. He's a prolific striker, and he's been able to prove himself not only in the league but also in the Champions League as well. And that is why I believe he would be worth every dollar that you have to sign him as your striker. And this is a crazy young kid. He's crazy good, prolific, and this guy, you put him in the game, he's going to score a goal for you. And moving on to our next player, we have Nketiah from Arsenal, the young English striker, and he actually will have a potential, I believe, of an 86 in the next FIFA. And he does have a much higher price range than I thought. I thought at first that his price range would be around 5 to 8 million dollars, but I was looking at the transfer market, and it looks like he will be having a price range of around 14 to 17 million dollars. And the reason is because he is right now a very hyped up prospect for Arsenal. A lot of Arsenal fans are looking for this kid to become something special, something great. He was loaned out to Leeds in the previous season. I think he was there for half a season, and then in January came back with Arsenal because he did have 17 appearances in the championship and he scored 3 goals. Then he came back with Arsenal in the Premier League, and in 13 appearances there he was able to score 2 goals, which is pretty impressive for a young prospect. As well as in the FA Cup, he had 4 appearances and he scored 2 goals as well. So Nketiah, he is showing glimpses and hope for Arsenal to have another promising young striker up top. A lot of people want him to have a little more playing time, but it's going to be very hard because he has Lacazette and Aubameyang to fight minutes for. So if you have a career mode and you're looking for a good backup striker that you want to grow, he would be perfect for you. He's not going to be too expensive. He's barely 21 years of age, and it would be realistic for him to stay in the Premier League just because I feel like that's where Arsenal want him to grow, and that's where his parent club would want to see him develop. So Nketiah, a very good young cheap option if you're looking for one. Now we move all the way to Italy for Inter Milan, Sebastiano Esposito. He is barely 18 years of age. Yes, you heard me right, barely 18 years of age, and I think he will have a potential of 87 in FIFA 21. His price range will go anywhere from 8 to 11 million dollars. Because he is very young still, he's not that expensive, but a lot of Italian supporters are thinking that he's going to be the next big thing and the next top striker in the Calcio A. Now in the previous season for Inter Milan, he did have 7 appearances and he was able to score 1 goal, and that honestly is pretty decent considering he was at least able to score 1 goal in his appearances, because I mean, you got Lukaku and you got Lautaro Lautaro Martinez that are over here scoring goals left, right, and center. But you know, he is still developing, but I feel like Italy is developing a lot of good young talent right now, and I feel like Sebastiano Esposito needs to develop more. I think if Inter don't give him enough minutes, they're gonna have to loan him out just because he needs to keep developing. I don't want to see him still on the bench. So if you're doing career mode with Parma or with Lazio and you need a good backup striker, I feel like Esposito would be a good striker for you to develop into your team. And I mean, man, 18 years of age, you can't go wrong. Now, after giving you those two cheaper options, now we're gonna move on to the Manchester United striker Mason Greenwood. I think he's gonna have a potential of 90, anywhere from 90, 91 to 92. He's very hyped up this year, and he's been proving it in the Premier League since coming up into the starting team. And his price is gonna be very, very expensive. He's gonna go over $49 million. That's what his transfer value is on transfer market right now. And I mean, he is just showing himself to be a prolific striker and soon to be very world class. In the Premier League, he has had 31 appearances, he has scored 10 goals and assisted 1, and he has also put in some good performances in the Europa League. In 9 appearances, he has scored 5 goals and assisted twice. So Mason Greenwood, I mean, this guy's gonna be freaking crazy. Everyone's gonna go after him in the next career mode for FIFA 21, and I think you guys should hop on the bandwagon just because, man, you can develop him to be world class. In like 3 years, he'll probably be like 88 in his overall rating, and then he'll soon go up to 90, 91. So this is a guy that you guys should sign. And man, Mason Greenwood, you're doing a good job, buddy. Daniel Malin is next on the list, the striker from PSV, currently playing in the Dutch league, and I think he will have a potential of 88 in FIFA 21 with a price of $30 million. Daniel Malin, he is linked to a lot of English clubs, including Manchester United. And I mean, Manchester United right now has a lot of good young players, and this could be another addition to that young crop of players that they do have. Taking a look at his stats from last season in the Eredivisie, Daniel Malin actually did have, in 49 appearances, he had scored 21 goals and assisted 10 times. And honestly, that is very, very impressive. He is only the age of 21, still very young, and he's just ripping it up in the Eredivisie. If you guys want to get a good player that isn't worth too much, because I think 28 million for him is a reasonable price. He's very proven, good pace, good shooting, good dribbling. He would be an excellent addition, and I would love to sign him in any of my career modes that I'm gonna do in FIFA 21. He's gonna be a beast, guys. You guys need to sign him, and I know that you guys have used him as well in FIFA 20, but Daniel Malin, I mean, bro, he's gonna be insane. In the penultimate position, we are gonna go with the Watford Brazilian striker Joao Pedro Junqueira. And this guy just recently came from Brazil to Watford, and it does suck that he's going to be playing in the second division of England, but nonetheless, I feel like it's a good opportunity for him to develop. He's barely 18 years of age, so he's still very, very young, and I feel like him going to the championship is a good idea for him. That way he can transition himself once he comes into the Premier League. I do believe he will have a potential of 86, and he's going to cost you around 15 to 18 million dollars, around that price range. I did give him a price of 16 million. So Joao Pedro Junqueira, you know, Brazilian, you know, these Brazilians can dribble. Most of them are prolific, very good at playmaking, and a lot of Watford fans are happy that they got him on a very, very cheap price. And honestly, he's going to be a very good player for you if you like Brazilians to have him as your main striker. We finally made it to our final player, Alexander Isak. I do believe he will have a potential of 86, and also he's going to be around $28 million. He is going to cost quite a lot just because he was scoring a lot of goals in La Liga this season. Everyone said he was going to be the next Zlatan Ibrahimovic because he was so damn tall, and it started looking like he was falling off, but he did go to Real Sociedad, and he has been making a lot of noise in La Liga. He is currently the age of 20, and he has also played a good amount in La Liga. He has had 37 appearances, 9 goals and 1 assist, as well as scoring a crucial goal against Real Madrid in the Copa del Rey to eliminate them. And he will be playing in the Europa League next season with Real Sociedad, which is going to be very good for him to get some European experience. And I do see him going to a bigger club just because he's very good, very young, and still has a lot to prove. But that concludes this video. If you guys did enjoy it, remember to leave a like. If you're new, to subscribe. And if you have any other strikers you want to suggest to me, leave a comment down below and I might make a video, a part 2 version of this video, and we'll take a look at more strikers. But that's pretty much it. I'm Quinkin, and I'll see you guys next time.